That's the end game.
Now you're speaking my language.
So the end game is the consumer spend on AI to make us each more productive. And when I saw it in that light, so today we're giving mobile and ambient to doctors. We're starting to explore it with nurses, et cetera, et cetera. In 10 years, maybe they're bringing their own way of doing business, and the EHR is just storing the data.
Yeah, it's kind of like an operating system, right? I mean, it's kind of what it's interesting to see Oracle heading down the path that is so quickly, because I think, if I had to guess from what you're saying and what I'm hearing and other people I'm talking to, is they see that day clearly in the next how many other years it is. And so it's, how do you get ready for when doctors, nurses, coders, patients, or whatever, they just have their own agent they're interacting with, and whatever you have, better work with it. It just better work with it. And then it comes down to, how do the big legacy enterprise EHR vendors charge what they've been charging all this long for? They better have something amazing for that, because I think it'll be kind of hard for CFOs, et cetera, to go, we're spending how many hundreds of millions of dollars a year on what exactly? And we're having to have all these agents and other sorts of things. We need to get control of this back a little. That's how it feels to me a little bit.
Well, listen, we are the only industry, healthcare is the only industry where investment in technology has not translated into increased productivity. Shame on us. Shame on us. And a big part of it is it took government intervention to get adoption. And what we adopted were really poor tools in the hands of really smart people. And absent that Keynesian supply and demand competition, things have been slow to get better. And listen, at the end of the day, some of it's really just going to come down to the technology. The technology is moving at such a fast speed. People do need to make sure, even though many, many more clinicians are at the CIO helm, you better make sure you understand the technology of what you have, because at some point, like other decisions we make, they come to a stopping point, or they end up becoming the limitation for you taking the next step.
Totally. I mean, so I think obviously the ambient AI, the voice scribe, or however you want to, I've seen too many names for it. That just makes a lot of sense. It'll free up physicians and nurses a lot of time. They could spend more time looking at the patient rather than on the screen. It should cut hopefully an hour or so a day of documentation. So that seems to be a no-brainer. Are there other areas that you see also kind of becoming no-brainers in terms of utilizing AI over the next, year or two?